Good morning and happy Thursday, Friday Eve, however you want to refer to it. Wishing you an awesome day out there. Talking about the forecast now, we've started off on a pretty nice note. It was warm. It was a little bit more humid this morning. So during the course of this digital weather forecast, remember we do it every day, 11 a.m. and then again 9 p.m. Today, during this weather forecast, I'm going to focus on the heat we're going to feel this afternoon and even bigger here, an increasing chance of showers and a couple of thunderstorms. Again, we are gradually heading into a pattern that is going to favor scattered showers and thunderstorms. Today is just kind of that transition day from the hotter, drier weather we were having to more humid, normal heat, slightly wetter weather that I am expecting in the forecast here, especially as we slide into later tomorrow and into Saturday. Safe Jet Security First Alert Live radar behind me. We are dry, no rain, low country coastal empire, no significant issues. We're all looking pretty good right now. Do you want to take you outside, kind of prove to you how nice it is? WTOC Barrel House, South Tybee Island, Skycam. We are pretty decent out there. No issues and a lot of sunshine. So good beach weather now going forward through the afternoon. I think most of the beaches, Hilton Head, Tybee, Sapelo, St. Simons, we are all pretty good to go. But we add a little bit of heat to the atmosphere. There is one area I'm watching for showers and thunderstorms, and I'm going to break that down for you now. I'm going to pull up a forecast model, get a computer's idea of what radar will look like through the day. Models have done pretty good so far, in particular this one. And you notice how now it's picking up on just a little bit of cloud cover out there, not too much going on. And going into the afternoon, however, notice how by 3 o'clock, two areas are seeing a little bit of shower activity. One right along the sea breeze. We know what that is. You know, it heats up during the day. The land heats quicker than the sea, and that difference creates a little boundary. That little mini cold front, because it is slightly cooler out here at the beaches, moves inland and can serve to lift whatever moisture in the air that's there. When that happens, you know, remember the water cycle, the moisture condenses, you form clouds, and if it's strong enough and conditions are right, you can get some showers and thunderstorms. So that's area number one. We're watching for some isolated stuff today. Again, not a washout. And then scattered thunderstorms developing along I-20 from Atlanta to Augusta over to Columbia, South Carolina. And whatever develops up here at the tippity top of the screen is going to be moving southward, or at least trying to, but probably weakening as it does so. So there's a snapshot at 2. Area number 1, isolated along the sea breeze. Area number 2, scattered stuff outside of our area to our north. But as we go deeper into the evening, there is a chance that some of these may try to sneak down into areas from Emanuel County into Millen, Metter, Portal, Statesboro, Sylvania, Hampton County, including Estill and Hampton, maybe northern Jasper County, Ridgeland, Sheldon area, Burton, in South Carolina, and over towards the Charleston Metro. This little northern area, or north of I-16, especially the communities I just mentioned, your chance of getting a late afternoon and an evening thunderstorm moving in from the north is slightly greater. I think, though, if you're south of the Altamaha today, you're going to be on the drier side, even drier than the isolated stuff further to your north. So Baxley, Odom, Douglas, Coffee, Jeff Davis counties, Waycross, Blackshear, Jessup, down to Nahunta, Brunswick, McIntosh County, Fort Stewart, Hinesville, over to Glenville, Reedsville, Mount Vernon, Vidalia. This area, you know, generally south and west, your rain chances are lowest today. Everyone's rain chances will begin to climb tomorrow. I'll walk you through that hour by hour here in just a moment. But time now, 11:10. Probably have some questions coming in. And again, thank you for watching. If you're watching on Roku, Amazon Fire, maybe you are watching in the WTOC News or the weather apps, all those places you can catch this digital weather forecast. But if you have a question, you know, we're not limited here, but a couple of places I can send you to ask your question. The WTOC TV Facebook page, also WTOC 11 on Twitter. Ask your questions. I don't see all of them, you know, unfortunately the way social media is and how we look here, we cannot see all of them at any given time, but I do tend to go back and hit on anything I may have missed. Mary, what happened to the remnants of Beryl? Are we going to get any weather from that? Nope. The answer is still no, Mary. We are still not expecting any impacts from Beryl, and Chris is continuing to move away as well. In fact, while questions may be coming in about today, I'm going to go ahead and give you that tropical update. Like we've been saying for the past several days, no impacts from Chris as far as direct impacts, no impacts from Beryl. And here's the latest update on both systems. the remnants of Chris, which likely, Mary, won't be tropical very much longer because it's moving over colder waters. This is just a definition standpoint right now. It doesn't really matter as far as impacts, but technically losing its tropical characteristics. In fact, this is now a post-tropical cyclone, a former tropical cyclone moving over cold waters, still a strong area of low pressure, still producing heavy rain, still producing rough seas, gusty winds, but it does not have the structure that a tropical system has, even though the impacts are similar. So it's more of a wintertime storm system, or one that you would typically see. Not that it's wintertime up here, it's not snowing or anything, but it is not tropical. It is moving away towards Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, kind of the Canadian Maritimes here, and going to be moving up towards actually Western Europe, UK, here over the next few days, as once again a non-tropical just area of low pressure, area of storminess. Let's go through the Atlantic a little bit further to the south. This is what remained of Tropical Storm, actually once Hurricane Beryl. Little area of low pressure, very unimpressive. I mean, there's hardly anything out here, and it's very elongated. See how the bright white cloud tops are kind of stretched here from near Bermuda all the way down to the Bahamas. There is a little bit of a mid-level rotation in here, but actually the last few frames kind of losing that. See, there's a little bit of a spin still here, but it's not tropical, looking incredibly disorganized today, not looking any better off today than it was yesterday. And actually the National Hurricane Center has updated it, and this is a little bit old. This is not the 11 o'clock update. I'm looking at that on my phone right now. A 10% chance this becomes tropical depression or storm within the next 48 hours. That's an update from earlier 20%, so it's been dropped. And still a 50% chance this becomes a tropical system as it moves north and eastward between Bermuda and North Carolina, but safely away from the U.S. East Coast. A 50% chance this becomes something tropical within the next 5 days. And really, it's the next 2 to 4 days we'll be watching for maybe a quick little spin up here. If it does get designated a storm once again, it'll keep the name Beryl. But again, it is moving away, no impacts here. In fact, with the way it is right now, probably not even going to influence rip currents, not going to influence the wave heights out there. So hopefully that answers it for you, Mary. Again, nothing coming here, and there is nothing else being watched for tropical development right now, regardless of Chris and former Beryl. No other areas of interest at this particular time. Deanie says, can use a shower in Metter. Paula says, we need a little rain. Happy Thursday. Bernice, waving to you as well. Leo, hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great day, Lisa. Paula's loving the beach. Hey, Sandra down to Richmond Hill, and hello there, Shirley. Thank you all for watching. So let's talk about the extended forecast here and what we have going on. And the trend is going to be to kind of just slide back into the weather pattern that we just got out of before our little break from the humidity, the drier, the sunnier conditions we had yesterday, we had the day before yesterday. We're getting back into the muggy realm, almost the oppressive dew points there, very moisture-laden air mass. You're going to feel the humidity each and every day here, especially in the mornings and the evenings. Typical summertime pattern. So we're sliding back into that. We enjoyed the break we got from the more significant humidity. But now we're sliding back into the warm, the humid, and the occasionally wet weather pattern. So I showed you today's hour by hour. Let's skip ahead to Friday. Of course, an important day for most as it kind of signals the start of the weekend. Here we are tomorrow. We're dry, no big issues, low country included here. But notice all the cloud cover from Atlanta to Augusta to Columbia to Charleston. That's associated with what is left of a cold front tomorrow morning. Not much rain with it early tomorrow. Maybe an isolated shower, but for the most part dry. But notice as we head into early afternoon, especially by 2, 3 o'clock mid-afternoon time frame, we're seeing more showers, thunderstorms develop from Charleston to Beaufort, Estill, Rincon, Statesboro. Again, this is tomorrow afternoon as that front is a little bit closer to us. Whatever develops to our north will have a greater chance of making it into our area, maybe a little bit deeper into our area. But still looking like the trend, even tomorrow at 5, is for a lot of the rain to be along and north of I-16, still scattered, not a washout of a day, and drier, just a 10 to 20 20% chance of a shower here south of the Altamaha River. So if you're watching me south of I-16 and especially south of the Altamaha, the rain chance we have in that 7-day forecast, at least initially, tomorrow into or today into tomorrow, is really for folks along the north of I-16. South of there, you're going to be lucky if you see anything, and that's definitely still the trend tomorrow. But I think as we get into Saturday, notice how we actually do have showers linger Friday night into Saturday morning. With the front now a little bit further south even. And remember, it's a gradual process each day. Today, tomorrow, Saturday, going to gradually sink further south, gradually increase that rain chance because it's just closer to us. That's the primary reason. And into Saturday morning, we will see more activity as the front kind of stalls here along the I-16 Savannah River area, lifting whatever moisture is there, and there will be quite a bit to form clouds, and eventually you add just enough heat, and boom, you get some showers and you get a few thunderstorms. Let's see. Hey, Susie, hope you have a good day as well. Charlene, waving to you. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully, this forecast is helping you out. If you have any weather questions, you can go over to my WTOC TV Facebook page, just WTOC Cutter Martin. Give that page a follow, give it a like, ask your weather questions. And I've also posted some information there already referring to this pattern change in the extended forecast the next 7 days I've kind of been alluding to here. And in general, just want you to know, today, isolated storms, Friday, Saturday, scattered storms, especially north of I-16 today, tomorrow. And then everybody has that rain chance Saturday and actually throughout the rest of the weekend into portions of next week. And on that note, not a weekend to cancel plans, not a Friday to cancel plans, but one that you need to be aware there will be some rain around, and a good way to kind of stay in touch with the latest in the forecast and from the First Alert Weather Team is in the WTOC weather app. Up at the top, I have your tropical update there in case you are wondering more about Chris and former Beryl up there and about today's temperatures. Remember, we're adding the humidity. I said that it's going to feel more muggy, and that means that when we add the heat in the afternoons, it's going to feel a little bit hotter. You have your current conditions there. Be on the lookout for those videos up at the top that I just mentioned as we continue to fine-tune that weekend forecast. And if you have weekend plans, I'm hearing a lot about birthday parties on Saturday. Whether your party's in Brooklet or Springfield or Glenville or Collins or Cobbtown, you can know where you are. You can set your location. It even gives you a little blue dot to let you know where you are. And you can just see where rain is developing. As you can see, I can see where WTOC is right now. And if showers were out there, I'd be able to see what was moving my way and what would miss me. And in addition to this, we have the hour-by-hour forecast, and you get an idea of this general weather pattern change and the 10-day forecast in the weather app with a chance of daily pop-up showers and thunderstorms, heat, and normal humidity in the extended forecast as well. So all that information is there for you. I just wanted to update you on the forecast and how we're going from slightly less humid, drier weather back to our typical summertime pattern that we have had pretty consistently this particular summer here over the next 24 to 36 hours. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is here. Time now 11:19. He's updating the forecast and he will present that to you on TV, in the app, Roku, Amazon Fire, wherever you want to watch it here, coming up in about 40 minutes. Wishing you a great rest of your Thursday afternoon. Have a wonderful weekend.